Welcome back, Typtus here with another episode of the Final Fantasy VIII Maelstrom Randomizer. Here we stand outside of rather an unassuming splat on the landscape, and this is the spaceport that we are headed to. Because we're going to be going, well, not quite to the moon, but close enough. Flare, that is a very nice one. Squall can have that. I believe it's junction to status elemental defense, so he gets one. The area's off limits. Bullshit. Oh, have I gone to the wrong area? Well, en route to the thing, I found one of these buggers. Oh wow, they are blizzard elemental. This is where having ribbon is super nice. Squall's out of action, but Self-Inquisitors are fine to dish out some hurt. I honestly did not remember that Marlboros spawn on the Great Plains of Esther. And it's feeling a little blue, and it's feeling a little shockwave pulsar. I suspect that they're also rare encountered. See, 11,000 damage. Now, can I get a steal off you? So shockwave pulsar, it does indeed have break damage limit. And Marlboros also have surprisingly high defense. Or HP, I mean. 17,000. So these guys have at least 30k HP. That is incredible, given that every other enemy that I've found, I was like, 5k maximum? These things are bad news. They put on tons of status ailments, and they bring in the hurt. Well, and they take forever to kill. Hey, maybe he's got like 40k HP. Oh yeah, and Squall wielding his lovely ultimate weapon there, even though he did nothing in that fight. Okay, we finally made it to our space, launching spot. It's going to say space elevator, but this is not a space elevator. You literally just get popped in a tube and put on a rocket and shot into space at the moon. It's, I guess, the Esther equivalent of an airport. Oh hey, Angelo! Renoa's dog. It's going to be okay. I'll take care of Renoa. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be taking the dog into space. Lead the way, please. It also means that you are forced to use Renoa's new limit break in the fights up ahead. Are you the ones taking off? Yes. Alright, this way. Distance-wise, it's pretty far, but you'll be there in no time. You'll be there by the time you wake up. So where are we going? Let me give you a quick explanation. Space, let me think about it. I'll do whatever it takes. Let's go. We're going to have the Crapper B team to defend Esther, I believe, but whatever. Girl in Blue's already gone cold sleep, so she's in cryo, and there's room for one more. So something must be done to suppress her powers for Idea, but it'd be too dangerous for Matron to be alone. Then let me be her escort. Come on, Squall, what do you say? Alright, we're going to trust Zell. Okay, I'll leave it in Zell's hands. Oh yeah! Alright, he can have some responsibility. I'll do whatever it takes to watch over you. Don't you worry about a thing. Squall, don't worry about us. Matron is a sorceress, don't forget that. Alright, who's going? Okay, we can decide. So we have to have Renoa, obviously. Cannot have Zell. I think that's always guaranteed that Zell's going to be there. We will take Sophie. That way the ground party should be these three. Quistis can lead the DPS. We will junction exchange her over. And then we'll chill. Yep. This is our party. Let's get going. And now we get the cutscene of us getting blasted off into space by a giant... Well, it's literally just a space gun. Like, you can see the cartridges revolving around like a revolver. Yep, cannoned off. There must have been a few others being shot out there. Honestly, I suspect that even in cryo sleep, the stress put on the bodies would be just crazy. Man, I hope everything goes well. I think they'll be alright. I think they're in good hands. Let's pray for their safe return. Shall we go? Renoa's dog is... Something's up with her. Oh, Renoa, the dog's a female. I did not realise that Angelo was a female. Oh, something happening. Why is there an earthquake now? Let's go outside. So do we get the defensive Estar? We get the defensive Estar first. I couldn't remember whether it came before or after Lunatic Pandora. So, now we've got this giant floating obelisk coming in over the city. That can't be good. What the hell is it? It's humongous. I think the city's over there. That means what's-his-face, so Dean might be in trouble. We better get there once. Now I believe we get teleported. Because otherwise, alright, who's coming? Adea, okay, so Adea has to be in the party. And then which case it's Christus. Junction exchange. Ah, we have to hike all the way over to the city. Well, that's going to take a while. I'll see you at the city. And I'll go with encounter none. Don't want any of them damn Mombaras shopping up. We're back in the city and we've got the serious music going on. Why is Lunatic Pandora here now? Why is he moving that thing? The Garbadians, sir. They're the ones that salvaged it. We must sound the alert in the city now. Oh, so that time then Laguna was in the Lunatic Pandora way back when in one of those flashbacks. I guess that was Garbadia nicking it. It will not attack us. The city is not the target. I hope so. I sure hope you're right. But Tier's Point, Tier's Point, is that where the Sorceress is entombed? So, we meet again. This is exciting. What's so exciting about this? This and that are Garbadia and all? It's been a long time since I last saw the Lunatic Pandora. The lunatic, whatever, that big thing, what the hell is it? What the hell is going on? Oh, you want to hear my story? That is nice. I would be happy to tell you. I've been investigating the Pandora since it was excavated. So we serviced it. Come on, cut to the chase. And investigated, and you'll prattle on forever. What do you want? What's going on? What do we do now? It's like, that is what I am about to... Very impatient Zell, but I mean, the dude is waffling on. We'll just do something about it. Tell us what to do. Make it short. Short, eh? Ah, are you sure about that? That is too bad. Yes, this could be very bad. You want to go inside to stop it? Then look at this. So we're going to get the mission briefing. Current location is out somewhere in the ocean, despite the cutscene showing it over the city already. And it's going to go over the city, which it already has in the cutscene. That's the district map of the place. And we've got to head it off. We get 3 locations that we can head it off to. It will take about 20 minutes to cross the city and 3 points. So we've got to match up the screenshot when we get given the screenshots to the actual location in the map. So center of the city, somehow got to get to there. We'll be there 5 to 8 minutes after it enters the city. Between 15 and 12 minutes left on the timer. Point number 2 is that intersection. So if you screw up the first one, you can try and go for that. And that one is the last one. Okay, fun. Oh, so that'll be the last 3 minutes of the timer. And I believe you get a game over if you manage to miss all of them. So, gotta try and get to the middle one. That is how it goes. I give you this, look at it with B3, whatever the fuck B3 is. The problem is... Alright, we gotta get going. I want to talk some more. Looks like it's here. Alright, we got our timer. And now we gotta get there. Yeah, this looks like it. Alright, we're just gonna chill here until the timer comes in. I have encountered none, which makes this a lot easier. Okay, the timer's hit. And suddenly it appears on our screen. And he is like, oh crap. Dr. Houdin has told us it was quite big, and yes it is. Hello, Garbadian dudes. One of you's big, one of you is not. Do I have mug? Well, it doesn't matter whether I have mug or not. They're just going to feel the wrath of Odin's blade. Odin has definitely cropped up a few more times in Esther than it has before. So, no stealing off these dudes. Oh. Hello. Fire gun. I'll take that. That's on his elemental attack. So we've got weird music here. Now I should junction off. Oh, actually, your abilities. Who the hell has encounter none? Okay, Christus. So we're in Lunatic Pandora. These doors are numbered 1, 2, 3. So I presume we go 1, 2, 3. That would be some sort of a logic. But this one opens, so I guess we're good. And see, it's back to the crystalline area from way back in, was it disc 1? Life. That's not bad. Christus has all the lives she needs. She's not full up on magic. She should still have space in their inventory. So you can, if you did the right sequences of events way back in disc earlier, whatever, whenever it was, you get access to a few more items, but we don't really need that. We got enough randomizer items. Ah, this thing's Samor. Jeebus, it's huge. It's not doesn't do much damage though. Okay. Regain Faraga Flare, full cure. That's not that interesting. And apparently I do not have Mark Junction to anyone. The deer just sends icicles, because I don't have anything junction to her. It doesn't do much damage. Moonstones. Holy stone with monsters living inside. That's in reference to the actual moon. So in this game, the moon is the home of all monsters. Don't ask me why, it is. And that's what the Lunatic Pandora is going to be doing. It's going to be, I guess, putting out a tractor beam or something. Excuse me. There's no door here? Okay. That's just a door. That's just a pathway to nothing? But anyway, the Lunatic Pandora puts out a tractor beam to the moon, summons down all the monsters. Why on earth anyone would create such a thing, I don't know. I presume someone thought it would be a smart idea to use it as a weapon like that. But, like, you invade the country, you use the weapon, and now you've got a country full of moon monsters. That doesn't sound like a really good idea to me. And those moon monsters include things like behemoths. Store, okay? Aha, hello, we've already fought you way back in Fisherman's Horizon. So what are you going to become? Well, no time to be pondering what it is. Let's knock it out. Oh, maybe not. As a defense mechanism in Lunatic Pandora, because there is no way that Gabadia has created that. That is not their tech. Oh, we got yeeted out. Well, and now I guess it's got camouflage. Kills me to let him go. So, you can't actually defeat Lunatic Pandora this time. And so this is, I guess, it looks like a power generator array, and the power crystals just go absolutely haywire when the Lunatic Pandora is over. With a selection of statues in the middle of it as well. Ominously cracking. So it's just going to sit there and look menacing. Fall back for now. The Lunar Cry. That's the first time we've heard that. I'm sure if you poke around, you can actually find info on the Lunar Cry. It's that's where all the monsters get summoned down from the moon. And we have Dance of the Balloonfish as the music for the space section, because why? I don't know, it's just so cute. 3 capsules approaching, shall we recover them? Of course, what do you expect? Are these special personnel coming aboard? Yeah, I hope they don't cause any problems. Shall we put troops on standby? I have a feeling we won't need to. Then we better station them all the more. Capsule recovery team, initiate recovery process, security to standby. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Why do you always play me like that? I'm going to go check up on Adele. Take the care of the rest. This is a pretty cool sci-fi sequence. And honestly, not the first time that a Final Fantasy game has gone out into space. Not even the second time. You've got the lunar whale and literally going to the moon in FF4. And then in 7, you've got the spaceship sequence with the giant materia. It's just that this one is better animated. Although, yes, I do admit that it is a little bit of like, suddenly, wow, where did this come from in the plot? We've got spaceships and stuff. But yeah, it's there. So I guess the logic is, if you've got a super dangerous sorceress creature that you can't kill for reasons, popping her in space is probably the safest bet you got. If she gets out, then what's she gonna do? Suck on some vacuum? Nice T-posing astronaut in the background there. And we're defrosted in 0G. Wow, is she 17 or 18? Is she dead? So that's talking about Renoa. Don't touch her. Let's get her to the med lab. Yes, I do have to collect her. Squall was now very protective of his princess. Oh, got Pierre. And a save point. So Renoa is sound asleep in, I guess, a medical capsule there. I presume they're going to run some tests. She's got a good view of the stars slowly circling above her. See, I also thought that the music in this one was different. It should be Waltz for the Moon, not the Ballamfish music. Hey, Alone! I'm so happy to see you again. I'm sorry I got you involved in so many things, so much hardship. It's alright. I understand what you were trying to do. Were we of any help? Of course, you were my eyes. Thanks to you guys, I was able to see how much I was loved. Doesn't change the past, but seeing it was more than enough. Thank you so very much. It's okay. I came here because I need your help. You said that you can't change the past, right? You can find out things about the past that you never knew. And from what you've learned, you may see some things differently in the present. You're the one that changes, not the past. Really? There's no way to change the past? No, I want to find out myself. Take me to Renoa's past. I need to see the past through Renoa. I want to find out what happened to her, and I want to try to warn her. You want to save her. You don't want to lose Renoa. Squall, I can't. I don't know Renoa. I told you I can only send people in the past, in the present, into people I knew in the past. I brought Renoa with me. She's resting in the med lab. Please come. Oh, she's in our party. She's not actually in our party, but she's following us. So by knowing someone, does she mean, oh, I have not been to the control room. Fine, I guess I've got to go there. By knowing, do you actually just have to know what they look like or know the person? Wow, we're like right by the moon. Oh, I knew Selphie would love being here. It's no time to be impressed. Look at the monitor there. What? Oh, there's monsters clustering? Ah, this is the monitor, not the technician. So there's some ugly stuff happening on the moon by the look of it, with lots and lots of zooms. The hell was that? Ew, gross. Are those monsters? The lunar world is a world of monsters. Didn't you learn that in school? No. As you can see, the monsters are gathering at one point. History is about to repeat itself. The lunar cry is starting. So they just, like, gather up because they're overpopulated and then pop down to Earth. Okay, let's go see Renoa. That's what you came here for, Squall. Alrighty. Oh, the music's cut out. Is something going to happen? Oh, she's waking up. Then that's the sorceress music. That can't be a good sign. Oh, we've got a red alert for something. Oh dear. What is happening? Something's happening in the med lab. Doesn't look good. Alone, you'd better go wait in the control room. Be careful. Oh, and Selphie, you go help her. Yeah, I knew Selphie wouldn't be involved in any fights here. Oh, he just got blasted. And so does Squall. So you can't actually approach Renoa. She's just going to blast you. Like so. And she's going to walk bloody slowly. Although you can just have fun, I guess. Oh, okay, you can go ahead of her and then that will trigger the next scene. Oh, hey, Renoa! Squall, help Renoa! She just needs him like 7 times. That's Adele's tomb seal destruction of device. Oh, the seal's been deactivated. That can't be good. Yep. So seal 1 of probably several. I like how no one can move and no one's even trying to move to stop Renoa. I can't. Squall can't move. So I guess she has frozen all of them in place. Look, there's something crazy happening on the moon. The viewfinder? I guess that's the viewfinder? There's a lot of monsters on that moon. Don't know how we can hear the sound of the monsters through space, but whatever. It's overflowing. It's finally starting. The lunar cry. Definitely have to stop her. If she plans to free Adele, we have to get out of there. The level 2 seal is on her tomb. And the plan is to send the tomb down with the flood of monsters. Look at the moon. Oh, there is the planet. I'm pretty sure. And the lunar module. And that does not look like a happy moon. Transition to the monsters. So notice some of these we have found on the lower world. Not all of them, but quite a few of them can be found on the lower world there. So there's Galas, they're definitely spotted there. There's Sawblade things, I can't remember the name. Jellies, the little zombie mouths. And they just all form into like a giant pimple that's slowly heading towards Earth. And I think it's going to hit the Esther region. There's some dragons, which we have not seen, I don't think. Of course, realistically, most of them are going to get evaporated by the friction as they enter, but you know, sci-fi, fantasy. Oh, I believe they're headed for Tears Point and Esther. That means Lunatic Pandora's at Tears Point. When did this happen? Have you seen a girl come by here? Yes, she went into that locker room. Okay, into the locker room we go. Hey, there's a spaceship. Spacesuit. Renoa! There you go, there's one. That looks like a really awkward spot to do change in, but whatevs. Renoa! I hate the controls in this. That's fine, I don't have to do it too much. Except for that one point which does have a game over sequence. The flood of monsters is drawing near Adele's tomb. At this rate, Adele's tomb might fall somewhere near Esther. Oh no! Actually, yeah, serious oh no. Why is everything happening all at once? Go faster. This is crazy, it's like someone planned the whole thing. Surprise, yes, they did actually. But who could it have been? I can't get out, looks like I have to go back. Okay, fine, all the way back, float slowly. It's much too dangerous now. We must leave Lunar Base all at once. We have to evacuate. Please hurry to the pod. Forget about me. Just go. Ah, the president's out in space. And they're the two long-suffering aides. Please, sir, we must hurry. They're literally just going to drag him. Ah! Yep. He's just crawling back to Squall. Hey, you, take care of Alone. Yep, we'll take care of Alone. And Selfie. And try and get to Renoa. Oh gosh, the lunar cry is starting. Renoa's going to be swallowed by the flood of monsters. Renoa, stop! Damn it, the seal's going to be broken. Hey, Renoa. Eerie chanting from the future. And that is a really big sorceress. She's huge. Yeah, you can definitely tell that these designs, Amano had some hand at say in it, with some of it. It's like, spruce things up, I feel like it was like, spruce things up, give it a bit of flair, and yep, it's got the flair. But Renoa's blasted clear. But Adele's tomb is no longer going to be in space, and it's going to be back on the planet. on, we have to evacuate now. What about Renault? We can't just leave her. What are we going to do? Come on, you two. Squall, you should be protecting Renault, not me. You're the only thing on her mind right now. She's calling you. Alone, take me to Renault, please. I don't know if I can send you. I don't know. She'll send him. And a very slow-moving blood tide of monsters, which is just going to go spread out everywhere. So there's a lunatic Pandora, the only crystal in this game. This game is one of the ones where the crystal is really not super obvious. And that's the closest thing to a crystal that we got. Alright, it's crystalline inside, it's got a major plot point, and that would be the Sorceress's tomb, I guess? And collected up with the strands of energy. So I wonder if Lunatic Pandora was created through time manipulation for this purpose. God, Renault is gonna die. I can't take it. Alone, please. I've never felt this way in my life. Come on, take me to Renault, to her past. Okay. It may not work, but we'll try, okay? Come on, we have to go now. Get into your pod. And we just get blasted out into space and ideally going to crash into the ocean. The whole space station itself is consumed by the red tide. Irvine, go back to the desert prison. A little bit too far back, I think. No, it's your father's order. I'm taking you back to Delling City. How are you crazy? And of course she scratched him to high hell. We have to go back and help everybody. They'll be fine. I'm sure they can get out of there when the time comes. You don't know for sure. Squall might say, but no one has ordered me to escape and end up staying there. We can't have that. We have to go help them. I don't care if I have to force you back. Which she is going to anyway. Just shoves them down there. Into the car you go. Okay, I'll go. Renault is crazy. Squall's ring. I don't know where he bought it. I want the same one. It looks really cool, doesn't it? You mean the one with some monster carved on it? Yeah. Alright, how about I make you one? I'm pretty good at that kind of stuff. Really? Sure, okay. Let's have Squall show us the real thing. We can't do that. Why not? It's embarrassing. Say what? Oh, Squall, sorry, not Squall, Zell has realised Renault has a crush on Squall. It's not what you think. Yeah, it is. Absolutely is. Alone, that wasn't it. That was too far back. I'm sorry, let me try again. Well, at least she was able to send him back. And not to anywhere too embarrassing. Renault, and we saw flickering wings of another thing inside Renault. So clearly possessed. Which is the first hint that Renault has Sorceress powers. This isn't Renault. Oh, my loyal knight, Cypher. The Sorceress alive. The Sorceress demands. Ultimacia, the future Sorceress is inside Renault? Transferred from Medea? Where's Renault? Find the legendary lunatic Pandora, said to be hidden beneath the ocean. Only then shall the Sorceress provide you with dreams again. So she has been brainwashing him, literally. As you wish, Ultimacia. And there we see... Oh, and Luno's scared. There we see a little bit of Ultimacia. Slowly turning around. See, that scene, really good framing, that it would look so much cooler with modern graphics. So the slow pan and rotation as she gets bigger with that low angle there, really nice layout there. Oh, Alone fell out. Did you find out what happened to Renault? Were you able to change the past? Couldn't do anything. What should I do? I remember those eyes. You just looked at me with the same eyes you had when you were little. Those curious, innocent puppy dog eyes. I love those eyes. This isn't in the past. That's right. What's important is right now. I finally realized that. I have to help Renoa now. That's the only thing I can do, right? Yes. Talk to her, Squall. Your voice may not reach her, but your heart will. Oh my god, so lovey-dovey crappy. I'm taking you to the nearest past, to the closest present to the future. So like 2 seconds ago. Basically. That is a pretty powerful ability that it alone has. Even though obviously limitations, you can't go back 500 years in history. Unless you meet a Highlander. Remaining life support 15 seconds. Am I gonna make it? I can't do anything. Drifting endlessly. I'm helpless. No more life support. No. That's it. I'm gonna die. So it was 0 before and now it's terminated. Squall. Oh, Renoa! Don't give up. So that's Squall's voice. I wonder if she can hear him. She can hear him. Can you hear me? It's Squall, Renoa! Although she probably thinks that she's hallucinating due to, I guess, oxygen deprivation. Oh, Renoa is fading in and out of consciousness. She sees the 2 linked rings, Squall's Griever ring, and I guess one that she already had. Just thinking about Squall. Still alive. Yeah, but probably not for long unless someone heroically rescues her. I'm gonna go find Renoa. You didn't need my help at all. My gosh, he's going? Idiot, there's no way he can get her back. He's insane. He's gonna run out of fuel and life support in no time. They're both gonna die. Oh shit, I've got to pay attention. Gotta find you. I was just looking at a text message that had popped up. It's like, it's not a slightly important one, but that's because I thought I had times. Okay, so the idea is you keep Renoa dead, center of the screen. I do remember failing this one horribly as a kid, because I was like, what the hell do you do? And once you lose sight of Renoa, you're kind of screwed. But the whole floating in space section is like, so tedious, so slow. There you go, you're gonna get Renoa's butt in your face. Sure, Squall wants that. Honestly, he's probably so naive he wouldn't realise that's what he wants. There you go, you got rescued her. And now what you gonna do, mate? Oh, they're out of fuel, but they've got a really cool, I mean, you could probably say that's romantic. Blood red. Maybe it's the colour of like Valentine's Day and hearts and roses and stuff. And you got all the time in the world together, like no one's going to disturb you. I mean, you can't really make out in spacesuits, but oh, how convenient! There's a spaceship. Whoa, what are the chances of that happening? It's like you're lost in space and you literally just turn around and oh, there's a spaceship for you. It is a cool spaceship. This is the coolest airship, I reckon, in all the Final Fantasies. Definitely beats the old flying ship with propellers design. And honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the flying car that's in 15, mostly because it's kind of impractical to use. I was like, actually no, very impractical to use. Let's see, 13 does, I mean, it's got airships, but it has fast travel. And then 12, okay, the Strahl in 12 is pretty cool. Okay, Strahl might be number 2, but the Ragnarok is number 1. Definitely. And never been a huge fan of the Celsius in 10, or the Fahrenheit. Yeah, the 2 ships are named after measurements of temperature. And then 9, no, I mean the Invincible's kind of cool. I will sort out Renoa's junctioning in a bit. And then they immediately change out into their regular clothes. What? Thank you, Squall. You rescued me again. I can't thank you enough. Don't worry about it. I just did what I wanted to do. And I was like, come on, give me a hug. Now what? The spacesuit was in our way before. Hint, hint. Huh? Give me a hug. Yeah, he doesn't read body language at all. A real tight one. I need to know that I'm alive. Alive? We still have to get back. He's very practical, but I can understand his thinking there. We may be alive right now, but look at our situation. Yeah, now's not the time to bone Renoa. Do that later. And not become other people's memories? Yeah, we don't want to be memories. Oh no, what was that noise? Well, it's a very, very slow walking. The bristles on the face always put me in mind of a toothbrush. What is that? It's an alien. And not from the moon alien either, because that does not look like anything like the moon creatures. Does not look friendly. Alright, so I was just happened to be going back to the save point, and it turns out all of these monsters are clearly classed as bosses, because who do I get but flipping Cerberus? Oh, interesting. I cannot stock that. That's weird. What if I cast it? Tornado. Oh, she's out of slots for stocking magic. That would do it. Okay, so he then has... He's immune to arrow. Interesting. Angel Wing is a bad idea. She's basically magically berserk. Will recover... Oh wait, it's dead. So now I've beaten Sorceress. Does that mean I can infinitely fight them? Because these monsters do respawn. Cerberus's card. And 30 AP. Diablos learned Haggle and got a few things there. I was nipping back to the save point. Interesting, I walked back into this area and there's a claw left of the monster? I wonder if these things will have their proper respawn mechanic. So, we're in a spaceship that's been invaded by aliens of different colours, and they're different bosses, so they're going to be of different... Ooh, nice. Flare, Meltdown... Ooh, actually, I should take some of those. Alright, Renkazuken. But they're... Anyway, as I was saying, about the alien monsters, they're of different colours, and you're supposed to defeat them in specific orders, well, pairs of the colours. If you defeat another one of the wrong colour in between, they respawn. So, I should also equip... And given that they seem to be classed as bosses for the sake of the randomizer, hello, I can abuse mugging these guys for potentially really good stuff. Now, they don't give any XP, so magic bonus is useless. So what do you have? Yellow, green one, which is, I know, Cerberus. And I can abuse it for a crap ton of AP as well, which is actually very appealing. Because a lot of the GFs have some pretty expensive abilities on them. Oh, there's the Lionheart. Squall's ultimate finisher, only available with the Lionheart sword. So 5k, and this is through Protect. Squall's hitting 5k a hit through Protect. That's pretty damn good. So Cerberus is definitely dead. And max damage through Protect. Not bad, mortals, yeah. I would say not bad at all. Sleep Powder, well, that's a craptastic reward. Ooh, I can farm Cerberus cards. Which, I've got card mod here. Cerberus cards, I think, oh no. Interesting, it's not giving me additional copies. It's no use, it won't open. I guess we've got no choice but to go down. Yep, so the ship has got some automatic locks that come into place when there are monsters about. Which, there are plenty. So I'm just going around, seeing what I can get. The idea is that you sneak past them. Oh, okay, it's randomized into another one, by the look of it. What have you got? Double the end. Alright, well, it's not in slot 1, but blinders. That's not so great. Hopefully, Squall does have resistance to blind. I don't think he's got ribbon, but he's got some resistances. Running fires. Alright. I will not be mugging off you. I don't need running fires. And normally they only get 5 AP, unlike the Cypher and the Cerberus, which give like 20 and 30 or something. Okay, what's this one? What are you going to be? Oh, Odin. Hello. Oh, you look very pretty. What have you got? Confused? Oh, great. And Catastrophe, Mug, and Attack. Couldn't steal. Couldn't steal. It'd be kind of ironic if Odin did pop up. I don't think it can in the spaceship. Speed up. And his card. And a bunch of AP. And lots of GF abilities. I'm probably going to be mastering all the GFs. So purple's back. Because we defeated green, I think it was. And we do not want to steal off purple. But I'll stock some ends. Oh, okay, I was wrong. Odin can indeed show up. We just beat you, mate. Thanks for showing up. But it would be kind of funny if he showed up on the fight with Odin, which I don't see any reason why he could not. Coral Fragment, that's... Okay, so this one I'm not farming for drops. His drops suck. Running Fires and Coral Fragments. Alright, Red Boy, what have you got? Oh, you have... You're also Cypher. Okay, so it looks like they come in pairs. So the red ones are all going to be Cypher, and then the other ones are going to be the other guy. Interesting. And the yellow, yeah, so green ones, no, purple are going to be the blue monster. Yellow is going to be Cerberus. Purple dude. Okay, so he runs slower, which is how you can get him. So there's a green. And that's the one we want to find. So this will disable red ones. It's cool, your attacks suck. Oh, your flare does not suck though. That's the first time I've had him use that, even though I was trying to farm the other guys for drops. Oh well, my magic defense is high enough, and this is a low level Cypher. Oh no, he's not quite one shot. That's fine, it's another chance to mug him. I don't think I've gotten a drop off this one yet. So maybe... Oh wow, he was only just not shot. Okay, so the red ones are now done. Which means we now have a path to get rid of the purple ones. So we can do this one. And then we can walk around and do the other one down the bottom. This one guarding the elevator, he will never move. The red boy is dead. Oh, and there's a draw point there apparently. Do not need some fires. I guess that spawns once the thing is actually dealt with. Then we can do this guy. So now we can take out this one. Now, is this the one that's sitting in the elevator or sitting in the cockpit? Hello, Odin. Now, we'll find out whether this guy is the same colour as the one that we just defeated. Or if its partner is a different one. Okay, yes, this is the Odin bro. So we've got a yellow one here who rushes us out. Now this one's a new one. What is this? Oh, right, of course, not a new one. Duh, he's Cerberus. Now it will be defeated, and then go to the cockpit, commandeer the spaceship, and fly home. So that is every single one of the monsters dead and dealt with, which means we can head back up here. And now take over the cockpit. I have to fly this thing. Yeah, there's a lot of pilot-like chairs there, so I don't know if it's designed for one person to fly. Squall, it's trying to talk. You've never heard of a radio, Renoa. This is Esther Air Station. It's Ragnarok. Do you read? A radio signal. It's Air Station. Do you copy? This ship is the Ragnarok. Whoa, is this really the Ragnarok? You're in space, right? Yeah, but I have no idea where we are. Roger that, we can track you from here. We can go home. Ragnarok, it's been 17 years. Can we make it back? So basically Squall's entire lifetime. Leave it to us, you should have enough fuel. Enter your location into the atmospheric entry program and you'll be okay. It's got autopilot. Oh yes, it does. You can actually use the autopilot on the map and get it to take you to any location you set. So what is going to follow is a whole bunch of technical stuff and not much plot stuff as they set up on their way to fly back down. Next, I'm sure you're okay, but there's something I need to ask you to do. Turn off the anti-gravity turn off the gravity generator. Should save some fuel. Alright. So we're suddenly going to start floating. Probably should have warned Renoa that was going to happen. And now this next scene has got a very much copyrighted piece of music that we're going to skip over. It's so copyrighted, it's not even in the theatre rhythm games. Also, lovey-dovey romance crap. I don't know what to do. I think this is Renoa's voice. This is just another crossroad in my life. But for the first time, or maybe school, I don't know which way to go. I've come this far because I've fallen for you. Renoa. Oh yep, definitely. And we have the Sorceress music in the background. Now, am I supposed to just let you go? So he's been told by the Esther Air Station during the lovey-dovey cutscene that he has to hand over Renoa, who is definitely a sorceress, for security reasons. Hein's descendant. I think that's what they call sorceresses. I don't think she's actually a blood relative as such. Maybe anyone who is descended from her can be a sorceress. We must seal your power for the sake of the world, because in the wrong hands you get catastrophe. Or time compression. Alright. Thank you for your understanding. Tell us when you're ready. I should tell you this before I go. I was possessed out in space. There was a sorceress inside me. We figured that. Ultimisia, sorceress from the future. She's trying to achieve time compression. She's the only one who would be able to exist in such a world. She and no other. So the ultimate antisocial person. As long as I'm free, she'll continue to use me to accomplish her goal. We can't let this happen, right? I should go now. I'm ready. Alright. We'll be heading to the Sorceress Memorial, which will be at Tears Point, maybe? No, I think I've actually been there. It's somewhere in Esther. Renoa, don't go. Thanks, school, but I have to go. Oh, I still have your ring. You keep it. You sure? Yeah. This is what Renoa decided. There's nothing I can do about it, right? School's gonna mope about. Hey, a selfie. Woohoo, I'm back. How did you get here? It was so bad. The impact from the landing knocked me out cold. When I woke up, it was just me and Pierre. Well, the dude who escaped. So where's Alone now? I hope she's alright. Pierre said Pierre said he'd wait for the rescue crew. I found a chocobo, so I went for a run and I came upon this ship. And that makes so much sense. Yep. How does the ship fly? Does it move? Who knows? Squall, that was so cool when you jumped into space. Just like a hero from a storybook. Hey, where's the heroine? Captured by the military. Hey, the other dudes. Zell? Quistis? Irvine? I guess a day is somewhere? Sup, Squall? So glad you're safe. I hate to tell you this now, but we've got major problems down there. Well, here it goes. Some big thing called Lunatic Pandora came out of nowhere. Matron couldn't achieve what she set out to do because of it, which is okay. Matron's not a sorceress anymore. Matron gave away her power to someone without realizing it. And that someone was Renoa. And, oh yeah, the Garbadian military is controlling Lunatic Pandora. They have excavated it from the ocean where Esther sank it years ago. Inside it, there's a thing called a crystal pillar. Then monsters came falling from the moon. Total panic down there. It wasn't just monsters that came falling down. Sorceress Adele came down with the machine that confined her. I guess the stream of falling monsters engulfed her. Lunatic Pandora caught Adele from that stream. Dr. Udine thinks that may have been Garbadia's true intent. Oh, absolutely. Or at least Cypher's. Meaning, Zell, that's enough for now. But Squall. I know we've got problems. But I can't think right now. What's wrong, Squall? Renault is a sorceress now. She received matron's powers. And an escort from Esther came to pick Renault up. Alright, so that's a lot of exposition dump there that they really... I don't know, do they really need a recap for this section? Like, we literally just had Renault, like, leaving the section. Could they not have, like, cut out a chunk of this dialogue? It feels redundant, and that's something that I've felt replaying 8, because it's been a while, that there is a half-decent amount of redundant dialogue boxes. Or people, like, just harping on about feelings. Well, I mean, I guess the main focus of this game is feelings and love. I may never get to hear Renault's voice. What can I do? Yep, you're going to go find her, aren't you? We're going to head to Esther, but we've got an airship, so we're not going to be heading there straight away. Absolutely not, although we do want Renault at some point. Sophie's found the controls. Excuse me, we're flying? I hope this isn't the case, but I can picture Sophie in the pilot seat and... Sophie screaming, woohoo, we're flying? Yep. And standing next to her, a very excited Irvine. Oh, we didn't get much of the music there, but that's it. Up we go. There. Woohoo, we're flying! And there's the excited Irvine. Sure you can fly this? It just kind of took off. I don't know, it's pretty easy. I think I'll be fine. But there's no guarantee it won't crash. No one can predict the future, right? Sophie, head for Esther. We're going to the Sorceress Memorial. Do I know where we're going? Yes. Do I know how to get there and fly this thing? No. But I'll learn how to fly it next time. And we might do a little bit of sidetracking before we go fetch Renault. And until next time, this is Type This Out, and have a good day, guys. Bye.